Episode 460. What is an AI Sandbox?
The AI 6 podcast with Joanne Sweeney.
Ireland was supposed to have a national AI regulatory sandbox set up and running on August 2nd, 2026, but that deadline has been moved out by the European Commission by a full year. But what is an AI sandbox? Hello, and you're very welcome back to AI 6, the podcast that is helping you get to grips with artificial intelligence in just 6 minutes a day. Article 57 of the EU AI Act says every member state has to set up at least one national AI regulatory sandbox. This is a controlled environment where you can develop, train, test, and validate an innovative AI system before you put it on the market, working to a plan you agree in advance with the regulator. Think of a driving instructor's car. You are the one driving, the instructor is sitting beside you with a second set of pedals. You're on a real road with real traffic, not going around an empty car park. But if it goes badly wrong, someone else has the power to stop the car. That's a sandbox. A real system, real supervision, real stakes with a hand on the brake. The Act lists the objectives as legal certainty, sharing best practice, fostering innovation, evidence-based regulatory learning, and faster access to the market, especially for SMEs and for startups. With an AI sandbox, you get a regulator telling you what compliance looks like for your specific system. At the end of building within the sandbox environment, you get written proof of what you completed, plus an exit report. Market surveillance authorities and notified bodies have to take that exit report positively into account, which speeds up your conformity assessment later. If you stick to the agreed plan and follow the regulator's guidance on good faith, no administrative fines will come down on you under the AI Act. Now, compliance is on your shoulders. You remain fully liable under normal liability law for any damage you cause a third party. The authority keeps every single one of its supervisory powers, and if a significant risk to health, safety, or fundamental rights shows up after the fact, once the model or the application was released to the market, then the regulatory body concerned can suspend your testing or remove you from the sandbox altogether while still at training phase. So it's not giving you free rein, it's actually helping you test in a secure environment before going to market, but liability still rests with you during training and after the fact. In Ireland, in September 2025, we designated 15 competent authorities under the EU AI Act, and we were one of the first 6 member states to do so. The Data Protection Commission, the Central Bank, Commission Naman, the Health and Safety Authority are just some of them. So those competency agencies are responsible for enforcement of authorities and industry under their control. The Regulation of Artificial Intelligence Bill 2026, published last month, sets up the AI Office of Ireland as our central coordinating authority and the single point of contact. And that office is the body that will run our national sandbox with priority access for SMEs and for startups. If you're a public body or a small company and you're nervous about deploying AI, a sandbox is the cheapest legal certainty you will ever be offered. A regulator can then tell you what good looks like and if you're going to be compliant. And it's also safeguarding you from spending too much money, investing so much in a deployment of an AI model or app that potentially you may not be allowed to run because of certain regulations. So before deploying anything onto the market, make sure you understand what your legal obligations are under the EU AI Act. That's it for today's show. If you're ready to turn these insights into skills, here's how I can help. Get your copy of my book, AI Playbook, on Amazon. It's the perfect companion to the show. For weekly AI strategies, subscribe to my newsletter, Human in the Loop, on LinkedIn. Or if you want to take the next big step, you can take our CPD accredited professional diploma in AI. Maybe you need something more tailored for your organisation. You can book a call in my calendar at digitaltraining.ie Or if you work in government or public sector, go over to publicsectormarketingpros.com. If you found this episode useful, please share it with a pro that you know. And I'd love to read your comments on Spotify. And if you can, take a second to like, rate, or subscribe wherever you listen. It really helps the show. This is AI 6. I'll talk to you on the next episode.